Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the pizza party hosted by me. We have a large audience with us. Looks like two people. So glad you're here. Let me go ahead and get some nice, wonderful music going on for us because, we don't want to just have my voice talking, but as I've been muted this entire time. I was just informed by a child banging at my door that there was no music going or no voice going on. But I was trying to say that I'm so glad you're here. I'm sure it's a wonderful Friday for you. You're probably out in the public having a grand time, enjoying your pre-weekend. I guess this is the start of the weekend, but it's also during the middle of the week, so it's like, it's a good day. Let me just put it that way. So I'm sure you're having a fun time in the public space. I hope this music's not too loud. Let me turn that down a smidge. Let me know if the music is too loud. This is the first time I've ever hosted a pizza party completely by myself. But, yeah, so I'm so glad you're here with me. Let me go ahead and take another bite. This pizza's getting cold. Now that's the stuff. Let me know if the music is perfect for you. I can change it up. I can get some different types of music. No particular songs and no requests can be made because, copyright is a bit... I'm choking on the pizza. Copyright is a big issue. I have no particular plan for this evening. I don't know how it's going to go, but I know one thing for sure. It's going to be a grand time filled with pizza and delicious Diet Coke, surrounded by wonderful lights and a fantastic audience. That's you. I should have prepared some jokes. That would have been a great thing to do. I think maybe next time I host a party, I will bring some jokes with me. Oh, that is so good. Question for all of you out there. Who makes the best pizza? Go ahead and let me know. Because we can just all agree, yes, Italians made pizza first, but let's just be honest. I think America has really capitalized on the pizza creation. And we have made all these different types of pizzas. We got New York, we got Brooklyn style, we got thin crust, we got, Domino's. Who makes the best pizza? Please let me know. Because pizza is definitely an important part of the American culture. It is so good. I cannot wait for this next piece. I'm going to get a swig of this Diet Coke because people need to learn some balance. I think that's a big problem with a lot of this modern world. And if I'm going to be honest, this country in particular, we have issues balancing things. So whenever you eat something as nutrient dense as pizza, you need to learn to balance with a little bit of Diet Coke. Nathan, what do you think, buddy? Do you think that we need to learn some balance? They can't hear you, buddy. Come here. Yeah. Balance is an important part of just a healthy lifestyle, if I'm going to be honest. We need to just as people, if we're going to grow, if we're going to increase our the humanity and the goodness of our humanity, we need to learn balance. And I think balance, right? Yeah, balance is. I mean, the what is it? The Buddhist monks, they had it right. Balance, it's key. And if you lose balance, you fall down a hill. So, I think the point's made. Thank you. I'll call for you when I need you. Okay. Thanks. So, still here. Nobody has made any comments as to what their favorite pizza is, or who makes the best pizza. That's okay, because I'll say one thing. Locally, around here, there's the Johnnies, the diehard Johnnies fans, and I think that they have a valid point. But let me be very clear: Johnnies, it's not your typical pizza. It's basically, imagine a grease ball and then turn that into a pizza, and bam, you got Johnny's. I'm not saying that's gross, but I'm just saying it's not your average pizza, and I think it kind of falls into its own category of pizza. You know, they make the, like I was saying earlier, the Brooklyn style, the New York style, and they also have the Johnny style, which is kind of a really greasy, you'll feel bad after you eat this type of pizza. So, with that being said, the point I was trying to make was that since it's its own thing, I don't know if it can really fall into the category of the pizza competition that I was talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is so good. This is so wonderful. So, I'll ask again to the one person watching. Oh! Wow, I think I'm the one person watching. It's alright. Because, contrary to what I said, we have a big night ahead of us. Lots of plans. Let me go ahead and tell a couple jokes to the people out there. This one I just made up on the spot, okay? What did the street sign say to the car? Stop. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Or, considering I just made that awful joke, what does the audience say to Dan? Stop. In the feed. Don't talk anymore. You know, I think that follow-up joke was a better joke than the original. But the original set it up. So, you know, I think that it evens out so that they have equal value at that point. Let me pop over here. I need some different music. I logged on to this Stream Beats Spotify thing so that way I don't get copyright claimed. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in Epidemic Sound here. And I'm going to type in some nice funky. We need some, I'm going to go, what do I need? I'm going to go Bossa Nova for now. Hold on. Hold on. Adjusting. I have to, yeah, there we go. Okay, Bossa Nova's playing. That's a good genre of music. I didn't realize that, correct me if I'm wrong, that Bossa Nova music has Brazilian origins. It plays in a lot of comedies. There's a lot of funny movies that use the Bossa Nova style of music, but that style of music comes from Brazil. Who would have known? Who would have thought? Not me. I always thought that it was a an American thing, you know? I've mentioned America several times, and that's not what I'm trying to do. But whenever you live here and you hear something from something an American made, that's what you think of. You think, oh, okay, they came up with it. But it's good to be educated, that's for sure. There's one other person in here. Tell me, right now, who makes the best pizza? Who makes it, okay? I need to know. Because I am willing to bet that Domino's is up there on the scale. Especially for cheap pizza. This is so good. It's so delicious. I don't think there's anything that can beat it. Unless you want to go different style pizza. Grant, okay. See, Grant says that he himself makes the best pizza. And you know, I'm willing to bet that is not true. I'm willing to bet that you may make a pretty decent pizza, but is it the best? Well, you're going to have to prove that, my man. I don't know. What are the ingredients? How do you begin your process of pizza making? Do you do it the really cheap way and buy a loaf of bread and smear some tomato sauce on it and then add some cheese? Or do you go and knead some dough? Do you massage the crap out of it until it becomes this dough that you can spin on your finger like a basketball? Is that what you do? Enlighten me. Because maybe I'll change my mind. But, there's still the thing, I can't exactly taste the pizza that you make unless you invite me over to taste the pizza. Now that's the real kicker. That has to happen for the proof. And maybe, just maybe, I could film it. And then bam, compare you to Domino's. Some people like to call it Domino's. Delicious. Let's see. Warm water. Yeast with sugar to activate the yeast, and after bloom, add to 4 cups of flour with a teaspoon of salt. He can type the whole recipe. Wow. Already, that's more than I knew. And that is a fact. I didn't know anything about making pizza. But yeah. Send me all the ingredients. Type the whole thing out, and then I'll pull up the Domino's recipe, and I'll see what's in that. And then we'll see who has a better assortment of ingredients. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Let's talk about something different. Let's say, until you respond, of course. And if you respond with more pizza facts, then I will gladly circle back. Let's see. Something different. How about them UFOs? That's crazy, huh? Now that's something I want to hear about. I want to hear y'all's thoughts on these UFOs. So, like, what they're saying is that there are these things in the sky. They don't call them UFOs anymore. I don't know if you knew that. They call them UAPs. It's true unidentified aerial phenomenon, I'm pretty sure. That's what they call them. And they call them that, so that way the stigma isn't attached to the UFOs. Now, some people say that the UFOs are foreign drones. Some people say that the UFOs are angels. Some people say that the UFOs are complete BS. Could be any of them, I guess. I'm just noticing that since I can't hear the music anymore because I had to turn it down so you don't hear it from this mic, it's a little bit awkward for me. I don't like the silence. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? I can't be playing bossa nova music right now. Hold on. Y'all are gonna love what I'm about to play. Very interesting. 12 whole hours, though? That is insane. I had no idea you had to let it sit for 12 hours. Wow. So basically what you're telling me is that to make a pizza, it's going to take a lot of time if you want to have it done right. I would think that the kneading process of the dough, that's going to be the most time-consuming part of the whole thing. Well, like making the dough and then getting all the stuff in it and all that stuff. And then once you got that ready, I mean, all you do is smear the stuff on top, and then yeah, you just smear it on top and then throw it in the oven, unless you like raw pizza. And there you go, bam, delicious pizza. I'm almost out here. I'm gonna have to go snag some of that thin crust in just a second. Yeah, see, one time I made gnocchi. And that was really fun. I didn't put a lot of effort into it, but what I did was I peeled the potatoes. No, I did not. I'm sorry. I did not peel the potatoes. Didn't do that. I should have. I was supposed to, but I just said I really don't care. I just want to practice just to make some gnocchi because I want to eat something that's different. So I made it. I didn't peel the potatoes, and that kind of jacked up some of the little balls or whatever. But it was very messy. All that flour and all that other crap. It made it kind of a mess in the kitchen, and then, you know, the cleanup takes time too, so that kind of sucks. But if you clean as you go, it's not that bad. It's not bad at all. I'm sorry. This weird church music started playing. Italian church. No thanks. We want... No, that's what I want. Stuff like this. Not this. Sorry. There we go. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I think since I finished off the big pizza, it's time for a little bit of Diet Coke to wash it down, and then I'll get to working on a small portion of the thin crust pizza. Arguably a better snack than the original size. That is a wonderful idea. Oh yeah. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing here, you know? I can't leave you in the dark. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful portion. It's crazy, when I eat pizza, I can drink this entire thing. It's not good for me at all. Last time I drank an entire one of these, I swore off Diet Coke, and I did good. An entire week, I didn't drink any. I was also on vacation and didn't have as easy access to the Diet Coke. That's the secret to dieting, or controlling what you do or take in. If you set yourself up to partake in a particular venture or whatever, what have you, then you will be more likely to fall into it. Whatever it may be, whether it's eating pizza, whether it's drinking a beer, whether it's punching a child, whatever it is, you have to separate. You got to find that line of you got to find that line. You got to say, okay, look, I'm not going to put these things in my life. I'm not going to have them around me. You know what? I need a be right back sign. Did I make one of those? Hold on, I can throw one in here. BRB. All right. We'll be right back. Where'd he go? Oh, it didn't download. There we go. And here I am, I'm back with more pizza, just to show you what I have in my inventory. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I nibbled on this one on the way over here. See, the thing is, the past 2 or 3 weeks I have eaten pizza a lot. And then I think next week it is on schedule to eat more pizza. And considering this, these are the types of things that make me worried that I'm going to gain weight once more. It is a sad, sad thought to think of gaining weight again. Last year, 2020, I guess this was 2020's fault since, you know, it happened to a lot of people. I didn't expect it to happen to me because I ran 5 miles almost every day. But let me tell you something. I weighed 184 pounds. It's the heaviest I've ever been. I know it's not heavy for a lot of people. It's fairly small for a lot of people. But the thing is, I have never been that much. In high school, I was 155 pounds at the start. Near the end, I rounded off to about 165 pounds. And I kept that weight throughout college, fluctuating between 165 and 167 occasionally. John Paul, hey, real fast, John Paul on YouTube. Hey, man. Yes, dude. I remember you. Of course I do. How could I forget? It was such an incredible moment that we shared together with the photo shoot in Karoli. It was a wonderful moment. But anyway, back to my sorry, I didn't see the chat. I left for a second. I came back. But back to what I was saying. I weighed 155 in high school, rounded off to 165 in college, 165 to 167, and I was working out all the time, lifting weights like crazy, having a very healthy lifestyle. But then guess what? Got married, and then I got a full-time job. And then that being said, it just kind of gets a little difficult from there. Still ran, still worked out all the time, just not as much. But I kept eating. That's the problem. And then, whenever COVID happened, I was hitting like 170, 172, something like that. And I was still fairly muscular, not like a Greek god or anything, but it wasn't bad. It was a good looking 172. Like, it looked pretty good. Obviously, it wasn't what it was in college, but it looked fine. But then, the dreaded, I've just been called Pudgy Wudgy on YouTube. Thank you, G. I appreciate the comment. Now, I will never go back, because I cannot bear to be called Pudgy Wudgy ever again. It's very degrading. Weighed 184 during COVID, and I think it's due to eating so much Mexican food. And speaking of Mexican food, I ate so much Mexican food. I would go to Amigos, and yes, we weren't allowed in Amigos or anything. Sorry, I'm reading the chat here. Let me tell you, Wendell, this coat and this tie probably won't fit you. It could possibly, get on the shoulders. I'll tell you one thing, though, that I know for a fact. You will not be able to button it up. Not being rude, I'm just saying we're built a little different, and the buttons will not snap. And if they do, you're going to be right on that edge of danger, okay? Because, we know how buttons work whenever they, are pulling against each other. They can fly off and knock an eye out. But yeah, so anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. But, yeah. I mean, I'm a fairly thin guy in general, but the 184 killed me, so I decided I was going to lose the weight. I did a workout program, ate really, not a lot. Didn't eat a lot at all. And that helped, and I lost it. I'm like 172 now. Ish. Depends. And Wendell, look, the thing is, I'm not trying to say anything except for you just probably won't be able to fit this jacket the same way I can. Okay. This jacket, you would think it was specifically tailored for me. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, look at the way I fill it out. It's a perfect fit. I could button this thing, no problem. Look at that. I mean, I'm living proof that this jacket was meant to be on me. But let me tell you one thing. If you just have to wear it, if you just have to borrow this thing, I am more than willing to let you borrow it. Let me just tell you that. But circling back to the 172, I weighed 169 the other day, and then a little thing creeped into my life called pizza. And here we are with the pizza for like the 5th time in 3 weeks. That's just how it is, though. It's such a delicious food. There's nothing really like it. Pizza is, it is delicious. It is wonderful. Let's talk about pizza. Here we go. Hold on. I need a good song here. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Hold on. The thing, I'm trying to not get grease all over my mouse. Gotta rub it in. Here we go. Okay, that's not it. There we go. Speaking about pizza, let me tell you about a little thing in my life, Pizza. Her name is Pizza. Little, wonderful, little cheesy, meaty thing that I enjoy. I enjoy pizza for the grease, the tomato sauce, and the deliciousness. Pizza. It's a little crunchy. It's a little munchy. It's a little yum. And it'll go to your bum. Oh, pizza. I would go more, but you're gonna get seduced. Let me be real. Let's see, John. You said you gained 50 pounds in half a week. Dude, that's impossible. I hate to tell you. So let's do some math. Maybe your scale is off. I've had this problem before because my scale has been off before. And, excuse me, pizza. My scale would fluctuate 11 pounds over and over. So, let's do the math. 3,500 calories, 1 pound of fat. You burn about 2,000 calories every day, give or take, depending on how much you sit down, how much you stand up a day. So let's bust out the old calculator. Okay, so if you're going to gain 50 pounds is 3,500 calories, so we're going to multiply 3,500 by 50. That's 175,000 calories. You need to burn that, you need to eat 175,000 calories over the course of 3.5 days. So divided by 3.5, that's about 50 calories per day. But the thing is, you also burn calories. So, let me just tell you that that's almost impossible. Jeremy says, do a flip. All right. Let me clear out a space for you. Here comes the flip. All right. All right, you ready? You ready, pal? Hold on. I'm gonna have to take off a couple clothes. I'm sort of restricted. Let me remove a couple things. Okay. All right, you ready, pal? Here it comes. Oh, goodness. Oh. 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 I don't know how, but I just fell right back into my clothes. Oh, man, did that do it for you? Oh, goodness. I hope that, ooh. Woo. Let me just say, that was a little painful. I didn't quite stick the landing. Yeah. Did that work for you, Jer? Can anyone else in here do a flip? And if so, I need proof. Since we got more people in here finally, let me ask you a question. Who makes the best pizza? Because I've been willing to put a little bit of money on Domino's. I think Johnny's, since it's a locally owned business, it's a little bit different than Domino's. Not quite in the same category, but if you want to vote for that, go for it. Wendell, if you flip, it would be on your motorcycle, and I'd love to see it happen. But also, I don't even want to put you at risk for that one. Gee, look, I can do that flip too with the finger. I don't have a whole lot of practice, but I'm pretty good at flipping with these. Fox's Pizza, I'm willing to argue that is an absolute terrible answer. Fox's Pizza is one of the worst places. They have a good wedgie, though. I experienced wedgies in high school very often. Woo! Yeah, well, I'm all out of pizza. That kind of sucks. What's a pizza party whenever you run out of pizza? What do you do after that? You just drink the rest of the Diet Coke? Like I said earlier, you may not have been in here whenever I said this, but balance is key. And I think that's what's wrong with this country, is us Americans don't know balance. So, like I was saying, I had all that pizza, so I have to counter it with a little bit of DC. Now, JR, I got a question for you. Since you say you want me to eat a whole pie, do you mean an entire pizza or like an apple pie? What do you mean? Because I need clarification. Excuse me, I need clarification on that. Because, let's just be honest, I think dinner time is over. And if it's any time, it's going to be dessert time. I just showed you my balance. The balance is in the Diet Coke. That's the whole thing. Well, if I'm going to eat an apple pie, the thing is, I need one to be brought to me because I'm not going anywhere to get it. I can't sit here unless I just let Nathan take over, which he's more than willing to do. He asked me earlier if he could take over, and he sat in at the beginning. He was manning the computer. Yeah, let me ask. Nathan can take over for a second if you so wish for that to be the case. But, you know. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, look, the thing is, I want to be in here too. I don't want Nathan to get all the glory. You know. Hold on, I realize that there's some strange music playing right now. I haven't checked on that in a while, so let me see if there's some different type of beautiful music we can play as we hang out together. I'm going to type in funky. Okay. I can deal with this. Banjos? Let me see. Let me see if we got a banjo going. Sunday banjo. Oh my god. I don't like this banjo music. Don't make me kiss Nate. Look, do you not understand the year that we live in? I can't risk the sexual harassment of kissing Nathan. Maybe if it's just on the cheek, yeah. But I can't just give him a little smooch. Look, I understand that some of you may be a little bit uncomfortable with Nathan here. And it's not the lifeless eyes that he has and the soulless nature that he possesses, but it's the fact that you can see his nipples. So I think, with that being said, I'm gonna go with the suggestion that was suggested to give Nathan a little bit of clothing. Before we do that, since I hate this banjo music so much, I'm gonna type in fashion show late for the catwalk. That ain't it. There we go. That'll work. As I get Nathan some clothes, hold down the fort, buddy. I'll be back like in 15 seconds. There's a hat, some pants, here we go. Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get rid of these pants and the hat. I have an even better costume for Nathan. You're right though, he does need some hair. I'll get him some hair, don't you worry. But I found this, and around here we do enjoy holiday festivities. I am a very big advocate for anything holiday related. Took me 22 seconds. Well, I think it was a pretty good estimate. 15. Only went over 7 seconds. All right, buddy. Woo! You know, you ever look at someone and you think they just really have a punchable head? Nathan. Here we go. Oh, holiday pants, everyone. We have some holiday pants. Fun fact, I have worn these pants on multiple occasions. Here we go, buddy. Yep. You know, I don't know how many of you have ever had children out there. Actually, if I looked at all who was watching, I could probably tell you who all has had children or who has changed a child before. And it's not an easy process. And Nathan here pretty much is a child. He doesn't do much for himself. He doesn't do much. What is this music? Okay, alright. I'm just gonna type in funky again because what we got is not working. There we go. I don't know if it appropriately fits what I'm doing. Let's just hurry up this segment, because this is making me feel a little strange. If I'm being perfectly honest with this funky town, dude, get up. Quit all this. Absolutely ridiculous. There we go. Yeah, man. The Christmas spirit is something we need. Now, if I ever make a podcast here, my co-host would be Nathan. Just so everyone knows and everything is understood about that. Nathan is definitely way better than any friend that I have as a co-host, not a ho-coast. All right. He is looking good. Again, feeling a little uncomfortable with the music choice. That is my fault. But let's play it off. Let's pretend like we don't hear it. All right, here we go. Nathan's looking swaggy. This is about to happen, but he needs a little something on the dome. I'm looking for it. I think I found it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Now that's what I call a sexy man. Tell me if you disagree. But how could you, honestly? All right. Nathan, you're looking good. I'm gonna move you over, buddy. Yeah. Now, rate that outfit. Are you down with the holiday spirit? Here we go. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of Christmas. A little Christmas spirit. There's a little bit of Christmas spirit inside of everybody. And I think it's important if we all recognize that Christmas is a wonderful time of the year. It is filled with presents and, most importantly, spending time with family. And, you know, surrounded by the people you love. Like, my gosh, dude. Christmas it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. You never work with me. Ever. You never do things the way that they're supposed to be done. Get it together. We have an audience here. And if we're going to have an audience, we have to work together. Because if we don't work together, then what are we? Just a bunch of idiots on the internet. But Christmas is wonderful. It is a fantastic time to celebrate the holidays with each other. But that's enough. That's enough Christmas talk. Let's talk about something other than Nathan, the man who attempts to steal the show. I need my chair. Oh! I did film a video today. Not one that is amazing, but it's not one that's terrible, I don't think. I think it's one that's going to be pretty decent, you know? It'll at least keep you occupado until... Oh, I didn't see Megan said hey. Oh, I'm so sorry, I ignored her. Sorry, Megan. If you pop back in here, I'm saying hello now. Wendell, we don't look the same. Me and Nathan only resemble each other whenever I shave my head. But anyway. Let's move along from here. This party has been a wonderful party. I'm not trying to end it, but I don't exactly know what to do for the rest of this party because I did not have a plan. I remember now that I was talking about the video that I was doing today. I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about it so that way we can extend this party a little bit further. We, as in me and my lovely wife, went walking. We walked to Sonic, which is about 1 mile away from my house, and it felt like 3 miles, considering the amount of degrees temperature it was outside. I predicted it was about 87, but once the sweat started to fall profusely, I realized quickly that it was not that. It was probably more around the 90s, 94, 95. Yeah, it was about that temperature. And considering that, that made things a little difficult. Sorry, reading the chat. Yeah. So the heat was making it a little bit difficult for us to walk throughout it. But we did. We walked to Sonic and we got a drink. And that was it. That's all that the video contains. But what I think that video will do a wonderful job of telling people I'm still here. I'm still making things. I'm still doing fun things. But I can't do amazing content every single post. So I'm going to post this one because it's a quick little fun thing that we did. And I think it'll be fun enough to share with everyone. And that way it'll prepare you for the next video that I would like to do, which is me going to a personal trainer and being trained personally. I'm receiving a call from my lovely wife now that we are mentioning her. Hello. Is my door needing to be locked? Oh, do you need to come in? Oh, the door's shut? No, you said Nina didn't like it. Okay, that's what it is asking. Shut up. Nina, come here. Nina. Come here, Neens. Neens. Come here. Come here. All right, we have a guest, everyone. My first talk show guest is upon us. It was an unexpected guest, but it's very necessary. I'm about to reveal this special guest to me. To everyone. But she is a special, lovely friend of mine. Also family. To answer your question, that was not a war cry. It was a guest cry. I was crying out for the guest that we're about to see. Are you ready to make your debut on the internets? Okay, come here. Come here. All right. Oh, goodness, it's Nina's Bean. Say hello to the fans, Nina Bean. Okay, the microphone's blocking your face. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Yes, now that's what I call a great guest. Now, Nina, how long has it been since we've known each other? Yep, it's been about 1 year? 1? 2? It's been 1 or 2 years since we've known each other. She's been a wonderful dog. She's only done like 3 bad things ever. Whenever I first got her, she decided she was going to eat my microphone cord to a $200 microphone. That's okay though, because it was an honest mistake. It looks just like a toy. What else did she do? She likes to bark at people as they walk past and then run into the road. Almost witnessed her die the other week. That was a bad thing you did. You almost got yourself killed right in front of me. But it happens to the best of us. Is that all? And would you like to not breathe into the mic anymore? Are you finished? No more questions for you? No more? Maybe? Well, just tell them how you feel. Don't like that. Okay, all right, that's enough. All right. Nina, where are you going? Well, that was our guest, everybody, Nina Benina. You've had a dog for 9 years. That's a long time. I feel like, let's see, I can do some math. Whenever we had our dogs, um, like my family's dogs, we got them in, I think, 2005, which is probably when you were born, which is kind of weird. Or you were probably born shortly after that. But we got them in 2005, and the last one died. When did they die? 2015? 2014. 2014 or 15. So they were about 9 years. But they got sick. That's why they died. It was sad. They were some really good dogs, too. True story. I had 3 dogs die all within a year of each other. One of them got sick. Well, I think the other one got sick too, and then one of them also was hit by a car. It was very sad. The funniest thing, it's kind of funny, just the coincidence of it all. The dog that died and got hit by the car, that dog was hit by a friend of mine. So I was playing video games, playing a game on my computer, and I had on headphones, and then my friend Andrew was right next to me. We were waiting to go to church, and he said, "Daniel, did you hear that?" And I said, "Yeah, what? Hear what?" And he said, "It sounded like a dog just got hit or something, like it was yelping a lot." And I said, "No, I didn't hear it." But the thing is, we didn't have those dogs at our house at the time, because I didn't think anything of it. So those dogs were actually at our previous house, and they were over there because we were moving and transitioning. My dad was building a fence for all the dogs to stay in. So I didn't think anything of it. So I was like, "Well, it doesn't really matter. It's not my dog." So we eventually go downstairs because it's time to leave. What the heck? Hold on. Yeah, we go downstairs because it's time to leave. And my dad says, "Daniel, just so you know, I brought the dogs home if you want to go pet them." And I said, "Oh yeah, I would love to go pet the dogs." So I go outside, and then I open the fence, and none of them are there. None of the dogs are there. So I'm like, "Oh no." And I was like, "Oh crap," because Andrew just mentioned that this sounded like a dog died. So I ran, and I found one dog. He greeted us. He was lucky he didn't get hit. He was the last one to survive out of all 3 of the dogs that we had. But then I remembered the yelp, so I ran, and that's where I found my dog. It was really sad, and it was an awful, awful moment. But during that moment, the music got real somber. Hold on. This is perfect. Let me turn this up. But during that moment, whenever this is not making it any sadder, or is it though? Let's backtrack. During that moment, whenever I found my dog on the side of the road after he had been hit by a car, since we were about to go to church and my sister was already there, I texted her, because this was technically her dog. I said, "Hey, somebody just hit Buddy. Somebody just hit Buddy." And I texted her that, and I had to carry that dog back to the house. And the thing that's kind of funny about it is that right after I texted my sister, "Hey, somebody has hit Buddy," a friend of mine walks into the church and says, "I think I just hit a dog." I will not reveal the name. Some of you may know who that was, but they walked in and said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just hit a dog." And then my sister texts me back and says that she thinks she knows exactly who did it. And she tells me who it was. So what happens next is me and my friend Andrew, we get in the car and we drive to church knowing full well who hit my dog. And that person who hit my dog was a female, and we'll call her Rebecca. That's not her name, but that's who it was. It was Rebecca. So my friend Andrew and I walk into the church building, and we make sure to make direct eye contact with Rebecca and do this and shake our heads. No, you did not just kill Buddy, the Yorkie dog. And I will say that move to stare Rebecca directly into the eyes and to just simply shake my head brought tears to her eyes. And thank God we were in a church so she could repent of her sins right then and there. And that's exactly what she did. She apologized many, many, many times. It was just so ironic that it immediately, as I text my sister, she walks into the doors and exclaims that she thinks she hit a dog. But we were able to, bring her to justice. Yes, it was a Yorkie, so it's not as sad. But whenever you just say it's Buddy, the dog, it becomes sad. The best joke about all of that was that a friend of mine named Derek, that night whenever I walked into the church and after we made Rebecca cry, Derek looked me in the eyes and he said, "Doggone it. Doggone it, Dan." And even though I had just recently shed many tears for Buddy, the dog, Derek's god-awful pun was able to save the night. I have been interrupted at the perfect time. Let me put this on pause. Your charger? My charger. The wife just needs a charger. The box is still under the bed, or behind the bed. I just told the story about Buddy the dog.
Buddy the dog?
Buddy, the one that killed. Oh. Yes, and as you can hear, there is sad music playing. All right, goodbye. But yes, that concludes the story of Buddy the dog. Now let's think of another story. What's another thing that's happened? And I have to pause the music because I don't want the sad music to keep on going. But that may actually inspire me to think of a sad... Oh, I know one. This one's not even like that big of a deal, but it was. One time in high school. This one's hard to tell. one time in high school, it was the weekend. It was Friday. And it was time for me to do the weekly ritual of going to my friend's house. Going to my friend's Evan's house. And of course, Jeremy would be there as well. Before I went over to Evan's house, I decided that I should do this very thing, and that thing is to do something that's going to make me extremely happy. I'm going to go and get me a Sonic Powerade slush. Similar to what I did today. I went to Sonic and got a Powerade today and almost got a slush, but I just thought I'd stick with a normal Powerade. But back in high school that day, that's what I did. I got a slush, because whenever you get a slush, you're in it for the long run. Yeah. You're going to be here a while. You got to be committed to that thing. It's going to take a while to get rid of that slush, so you're just going to sit there for at least an hour, sipping that thing. So I went up to Sonic in my car, my Ford Expedition 2001, Big Bertha, and I said, "Hello, my name is Daniel Austin, and I am here to order a chicken strip sandwich and a Powerade slush." And whenever I did order that Powerade slush, they said, pull around to the front for us." I said, "All right, we'll do. Thanks, pal." They said, "No problem, buddy." So I pull up to the front behind a nice white truck, and I just am thinking about what's about to happen. A Powerade slush is about to be in my hands, in my grasp. So eventually I make my way up to the window. They say, "Hey, pal, you ordered the Powerade slush and the chicken strip sandwich?" I said, Yes, I did. "Thank you so much for providing me with that." They said, "We'll take your card." I gave them the card. They swiped it, handed it back to me with a receipt, with a little note on it that said, "Thanks for coming here to Sonic." And then they handed me my bag that contained the chicken strip sandwich, and then they handed me my Powerade slush, and let me tell you, that was the most beautiful moment that I had experienced that day. You know, I'd been in school all day, been fighting hard to make it to the weekend, and it was finally here. So I go about sipping my slush. It is delicious. It is hitting every single spot that it should hit. It's so good. So delicious. And then, good things are about to happen, because I'm about to be at my friend's house, about to see both of my besties, Evan and Jeremy. And I pull up with the windows down, the hip-hop music blasting. And I see them, and we make eye contact. And I said, that's where I want to be, right there next to them throwing that football with my Powerade slush. That's precisely what happened. I got out of the car and made my way over to my friends. I said, "Hey, Evan, happy Friday." Then I looked at Jeremy, Route 44 Powerade slush in hand. I said, "Hey, pal, how's it going?" And this is where it becomes sad. Jeremy looks me dead in the eye, looks down at this Route 44 Powerade slush. Then he looks back at me. He lifts one hand and he swipes it, making contact with my Powerade slush, and he smacks it. And as you can imagine, it's flying through the air, slowly down to the ground, and then it hits. Boom! everywhere. I was only this far into it. He betrayed my trust. And I wish I could say we weren't friends anymore because of that moment, but unfortunately we're still friends. And I will say, he still hasn't replaced that Powerade slush, and I don't think he ever will. A sad, sad, sad relationship that we have, that he can just destroy and then not replace. Similar to how he has destroyed my heart and not fixed it. And then I see in the chat he says he'll do it again. So he doesn't give a crap. He's a bad friend. There was this, I see, G, that you've mentioned the icy incident. I'll tell that one. It won't be sad until a certain moment. So me and my pal Evan were hanging out at his house. His dad, he owned a wonderful, cool World War II Jeep. That Jeep was awesome, and it still is to this day. There's nothing like it. It's green, it has a star on it, and it has Pioneer tools on the side. So we all hopped in that Jeep and we did the weekend tradition of going to the convenience store, getting a beef jerky stick, and a Coke Icy. So that's exactly what we did. We hopped in that Jeep. All took off. G's driving with one hand. We're jamming in the back to no music because we didn't have a radio in that Jeep. Or at least it wasn't on. So we're going. We pull up to that convenience store and we say, oh yeah, it's time to get some ices. But let me tell you one thing about me. I'm a little competitive. I like a challenge. I like to be the winner. So Evan walks in front of me and I said, oh no. This can't be what's about to happen. Evan cannot win. He cannot get an icy before me. I have to be the one to fill up my icy cup first. So that's what I did. Was I bolted. I bolted for that door. Swung it open. Behind Evan, he was already up at the machine. I said, no, this can't be. Let me play some more music. So I'm running. I gotta win. I got to get there and fill my cup before Evan does. Evan's putting his cup towards the machine. But what I do, I grab a cup and I grab a top and I slam it on top of that cup. And I don't know if you know this, but icy tops are curved. They are kind of a dome shape. That's important because as I was pushing my cup towards that icy machine, I pushed it into where it should be, into the nozzle area, and I pulled the release, the lever of icy. The problem was that dome shape. That created a very big issue. That nozzle was down onto the dome. It wasn't fully into the circle where it should have been. So because of that, it formed a perfect little, it pushed the icy down and it shot up. So like it formed a ramp in a sense by how I had placed the icy into the nozzle. Now I didn't know this happened because I was in a blind rage. I was running, trying to be the winner. And so I had to prepare. And because of that, so I had to loop back for a second. I'm in this blind rage, and I pulled that lever, and then the icy began to shoot into the cup, I thought, but no, it didn't. The icy shot into the air, everywhere. It was going like that, all around us, over our heads, and behind us, and we're both up at the icy thing like this, and we looked at each other. And here it goes. I hear from behind me, excuse my language, I hear, "Damn it, Dan!" And then I said, "Oh no." G heard me. He saw everything that happened. He saw the icy on the ground. I looked at Evan and we both knew wrath was coming. And wrath did come. I was cussed up and down in that convenience store in front of the cashier and in front of my friend. And it didn't feel good. It felt awful. The shame was ever present. Everywhere. The amount of icy on the ground equated to 3 gallons. It was so much. So much shame on the ground, so much shame on my face. It was an unbearable moment. So G, being the kind father, I love G, he forced us to go to the Jeep by ourselves. So he punished us by sending us out. Probably scolded us on the way. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I blacked out. He paid for our ices after we, of course, cleaned all of the spillage up. And we went to the Jeep and shamefully and embarrassingly sat there until he made his way outside of the store. And we waited patiently. Evan stared me down because he did nothing, but he was caught in the crossfire for simply filling his icy cup. This was all my fault. But it was an unbearable moment. I haven't told this story in a long time, so it was very hard to wrap it up in a nice, lovely way. But all in all, I made a huge mess in that convenience store, and I paid the price dearly. Yes, there was a ice-cold, icy stare given to me. It was probably the reddest I had ever been from embarrassment. It's almost as if the cherry icy stained my skin to this embarrassingly red color. But I learned my lesson that day, and that lesson was to not rush the icy process. It is to take it slow. Life's not about winning silly competitions. It's about taking it slow, easing in to the good things in life, and not just rushing in to get a small victory. It's about ices with your friends. Yeah, here we go. I gotcha. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold the applause. No more. That was the icy story. Yeah, I agree with that. If you ain't first, you're last. Uh-oh. I will be back momentarily. I need to use the restroom. So I hope that was not TMI for you, but I just want to let you know. And it's not like a long bathroom break. It's going to be a very short one. I'm just going to release and then flush and then come right back. Bam. That doesn't take but a second. So I'll be right back. I'm going to play a lovely elevator music. before I make my swift exit and return. So, where's that BRB? There we go. Be right back. I'm back, everybody. Dan is back. Hope you didn't get too bored while I was gone. I've decided that since it is 9 o'clock, we're going to do a little bit of after dark action, okay? I know how us adults are with our, adult-only streams, even though there's some children in here. But don't worry, there's nothing too crazy that's going to happen. What I'm going to do is loosen this tie and unbutton one button. Yeah, show a little bit of that chest hair. How we going? We like that, everybody? Is that good? Do we prefer this casual, business casual look? Grill legend, in case anybody's wondering. Yeah, here we go. Am I doing a 24-hour stream? Well, let me just tell you one thing. I would if that's what the thumbnail had said, but I actually only said pizza. Okay. Nina's back in this room, but no, I did not advertise for a 24-hour stream. So that being said, I don't know if it would do me well. Sorry, reading some messages here. Let me turn this down. I can change the title. Well, crap, I don't really actually know how. Maybe I'll do a really long stream another day. I have to go to bed eventually. I can't even do a 24-hour stream because I have to go into work tomorrow for a few hours. So that's what I'm going to have to be doing. But I think pretty soon I'm going to play me some Star Wars Battlefront or something like that. Because That's a nice, simple way for me to relax. You know what I think we should do? I think we should actually watch some Imagination Folder together. I think that's... No, I can't stream while at work because I'm gonna be at a boat show. So I'm gonna grab some Imagination Folder. Don't tell me no. I can do whatever I want. This is my stream. I'm gonna do display capture. No, I'm not gonna play games. Sorry if I was unclear. I'm not gonna play games on the stream. I meant to say I'm gonna end the stream. And then play games by myself. Because I don't want to play games for you. I want to play games for me. I don't know if that's selfish or not, but that's what I want to do. Well, the thing is, I can't play GTA because I don't have enough hard drive space for one, and then also I'd have to buy it. And I don't want to buy it. I'm thinking about playing this Rust game. That's what my cousin's trying to get me to buy, and then apparently it went half off on Steam today or yesterday. So I think I may go ahead and snag that while I can, while it's nice and cheap, because I don't buy full price games that much anymore, unless it's a Nintendo game, then I will. Jer, the thing is, I would say you can't peer pressure me, but I think you can. I think you can peer pressure me to keep streaming, which I'm not going away yet. I mean, it's after dark. I just unbuttoned this one button here. It's a pretty deep button. Let me go ahead and pop the collar, too. Pretend like we're at prom. Yeah, oh, that's stupid. It's really dumb. Okay, that's good enough. Almost done with the Diet Coke. I about tried to drink this microphone. All right. All right. I'm about to pull over. A Bop It. That would be so funny to do a Bop It stream. That's so stupid. All right. Jer, I'm not ignoring your memes you're sending me, but, well, I am actually. I'm going to look at them in a little bit. Let's see. All right. Oh, you know what I need to do? If I'm going to add... how do I do this? Display? No. Dan cam. Webcam. That's what I need to add. A webcam. Wait, what? How do I do it? Oh. Found it. There we go. I'm figuring it out. I'm a pro streamer. All right, here we go. Check this out. Well, hold on. I gotta stop this music. Bam, abrupt. Okay, and transition. Cool. Let's see. Let's go to. Hey Eric, I see that you're in Facebook. Maybe. Are you still there in Facebook? I'm just wondering. If you are, go ahead and hit me up with a yes sir or something. Let's see. Which one should I watch, guys? Which one? I want to watch one. Oh, whoa, what? That's crazy. 6 years ago. Oh, that hurts my soul. Gee, that's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna like it. I can't like it. I can't like your he memes well thing. I'm gonna say I like the memes well. That way you know. Okay, here we go. I think I'm gonna watch. I think I'm gonna watch it. Rightfully so, with this dislike. I hope it's it's a nice day outside.
I'm kind of thirsty. Will you give me some water? Nope.
Ugh.
I dare you to give me some water. Hurry up.
It's so slow. I hate how slow this video is.
No ice.
See,
And I dare you to go out.
let me just say that ice in the pocket joke, that was more of a Jethro type thing. That wasn't a good joke because it was in the Jethro realm of things where anything can be pulled out of anywhere. Let's go back.
No ice.
Okay.
And I dare you to go outside and take this sign, stand across the street. That's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny. You can hear me laugh in it, which is dumb.
That was really embarrassing. Was it? Yeah, it was. I'm gonna get you back. How so? I dare you to shoot your dad. Oh, that's easy. Come on.
Gee, that's funny. Yeah, he didn't even drink the water.
Sorry, Dad. Someday you'll understand.
I had a girlfriend get upset at that before. She got upset at that video.
Alright, now that's done. I dare you to jump out of a window on the second floor. Easy. Alright? There you go. You ready?
I mean, this is kind of funny. It's so stupid.
And I dare you.
He just jumped out of the window. So dumb. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll watch an old, and then I'll watch a new, and then I'll watch an old, and then I'll watch a new. I say new, I mean more recent. I'm going to watch Rob, Lover of Swords.
I love swords. I think they're wonderful tools of murder
And
and mystery.
All in one.
What's your favorite type of sword?
you know, I mean, these kind of
Rocks off
bastard swords are
esophagus.
pretty cool. And you can
Avid
use them
sword
just
lover.
about anything. You want to whack some weeds in the garden, you can whack some weeds. But they're too heavy. I like the more short Roman style like this one, where you can. It's easier to wield, quicker to use more of your dexterity and slice at stuff, maybe poke it. You know, I like this kind better. I'm starting to get really good at that thing. You know, when people open it and close it real fast and it cuts stuff. Yeah, I'm getting really good at that. I go, yeah, like kill you or something, but I don't want to kill you. I'm married to my swords. I love them so much. We can make something beautiful. And it's a two-way relationship, you know. I'm not common. Tell you that right now. If I had two of these, which I'm getting another one, then I could do a wield. I polish them, clean them, sharpen them,
You know.
cut stuff. You know, I don't even have knives in my house. I just use swords.
Have you ever injured yourself from using a sword?
No, I'm too good at it. Naturally, always been good at it. But I prefer using these small ones. Yeah. You know, they'll break into a guy's house for having guns, but I mean, you have swords, they'll think twice. Because they're like, that dude's crazy. People don't like messing with crazy.
What do other people think of your swords? Do they ever judge you?
Oh, yeah, big time. They think that I don't need them, you know, but you can't ever have one sword. I think every person in America should have at least one. You know, they say don't bring a knife to a gunfight, but you can bring a sword. That's why swords are better.
Beautiful. I love that one. It's funny to me. See, gee, I would watch this when Morons Attack, but I can't because of the copyright. So I'm trying to avoid all the copyright, which is everything Jethro. It's all copywritten, even up until Poop of the Caribbean, which is sad. So anything like actually Imagination Folder, which is Breakfast Catastrophe, and up, good to go. But let's see, Spin the Knife. That is an awesome one. I feel like it's very underrated.
Hey, what are you?
So freaking funny to me. Well, I've seen it recently, so.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, hey, buddy, we're having a game night.
You should come join us.
Okay.
All right, so what are we playing? Well, it's a little something I like to call Spin the Knife.
Ah,
Yeah, so,
Never heard of that game before.
well, it's new, and I'll show you.
okay.
My professor hated this video.
So what happens now? Oh dear God.
I don't know if you saw it, but there's a tripod in the back. It was back there. I
Wanna
know
go
what to
again?
watch. I know. What's it called? The dang fight one. Heart of a Warrior. These are some of the dumbest things. Oh dang, these are copyright too because of the songs in them. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch anymore. These two are good. Oreo's good. Preheat, I did all by myself. I was proud of that one. Man, I would watch our version of Reality, Where's Jared, but that one, it's so long. I don't want to just sit there. for that long. Oh my god, all these memes. Hold on, I'm gonna check these memes. Come back to me. I'm kind of feeling like ending it. I'm tired. You say, how can you be so tired? You just had like a whole 2-liter Diet Coke. Well, that's because my body is so used to Diet Coke. It's become completely immune. Let me turn this down. Is this a good volume? For the, I feel like that's quieter. Oh, I didn't switch it. There we go. Okay. Oh, see, I'm new to this. I'm new to this whole stream thing because I didn't realize that I had to add a mic to the whole new scene, so you probably couldn't hear me as well. Okay, I get it. Man, okay, what now? I gotta check the old Facebook. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's get a good sign-off song. Let's just skip to the end of this one. Alright guys, I appreciate you stopping by the pizza party and having a good time with me. Hope that next time I have a pizza party or any other type of party, you will pop in and give it a look, give it a like. I don't really care about the likes. I care more about the subscribe to my channel. If you like any of the videos that I make, that would be awesome. I appreciate it. It lets me know that you enjoy it. And then also, if you click subscribe and then you click the little bell icon, it'll say, hey, guess what? Daniel just uploaded a video, and it'll let you know. And then if you know, you can be one of the first people to watch it, and then you can leave a comment, and then maybe it'll be such a good comment that I'll pin it to the top, and then everyone will see your funny comment or whatever the crap you said. And yeah. So do that. Give it a subscribe. Show your support. Be an awesome fella or an awesome gal. Either one. So that being said, everybody, I'm signing off. Daniel Austin is getting out of here. See you later. Yeah, G. Dantastic. I'm gonna let everyone get out of here. Then I'll just dance till you're gone. Come on now. Sign out. Come on now. Get out of here. Maybe next time I'll prove it. I think it's time to play some video games. Because that's what I feel like doing. Maybe I'll edit my video. Or I could just do that tomorrow. And play video games tonight. Jerry, you gotta go. It's time to go. You know what? While I'm at it, I'll just check all these dang memes that I've been sent. I'm gonna turn down this volume. That was the stupidest thing. Jer, no, Evan sent me that, didn't he? Oh, that was so freaking funny. Don't tell me to do a flip. Fletcher already told me to do a flip, and I did one. Alright, let's watch this I'm Han Solo Remastered Connect video.
Want to collaborate with?
I'll just watch it on YouTube. How about that? Since you haven't left yet, Jer, we can watch it together. Okay, what's it called? Hold on. I'll turn off this music so we can watch together. Okay, transition. Bam. Here we go. We're gonna watch this together.
I'm out of it for a little while. Everyone gets delusions of grandeur.
I'm gonna turn that off because of the copyright music. So stupid though. Okay, let's see. Bird's friend is always great. So that's gonna get a watch. Wonderful. Okay, Jerry, let's check out your memes now. These are all on iFunny, so can't watch these on YouTube. Sorry, Jer.
The birds are getting big?
Wait, hold on.
You know why? This is how I...
So you'll know what I'm watching.
What are you doing? The birds are getting big? You know why? This is how I feed them. Stop! Stop! The door doesn't work.
Oh my god, that is obnoxious. Good lord, how many did you send me?
Oh my goodness, it's gonna snap back. Look out, look out.
So dumb. Oh god. Good lord, you sent me another one. That one was Freddy. Alright. Okay. Alright. Looks like I'm officially done. I'm done for real now. Okay. Good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed at least a little bit of this stream. So, have a wonderful evening. Jer, I'm actually getting off. I'm going to play some games to just chillax and do some non-thinking activities. So, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Sleep tight. And don't let the bed bugs bite, because that would be tremendously terrible. And bed bugs are an awful infestation that you will have to get treated with various exterminators. So, have a good night, everyone. Love you. Subscribe if you haven't. Goodbye, Jeremy. You will not be here any longer. Good riddance.